So, hello everyone, welcome to the solution session for general aptitude as well as engineering mathematics, which have appeared in yesterday's chemical as well as instrumentation exams, right? So, I'll be just waiting for 1 minute so that we get some sort of learners in the class. Then I will be beginning with today's session, right? Then I'll be beginning with today's session. Okay, so I'm just getting a call. Yes, I had a personal call. I'm really sorry for keeping you all waiting. Okay, so I'm back. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining the session. So I'll be starting the session now, right? So welcome all to the session. So let's get ahead with the session. Okay. So before I begin with the session, a bit talk about Unacademy's products. So yes, Unacademy is giving heavy discounts on its catalogs or on its products. तो आप देख सकते हो you guys will be getting 30% at least 20% off by using my code Shreyas Live. ठीक है, अगर आप मेरा कोड यूज करोगे Shreyas Live, you guys will be getting, right, you guys will be getting top offers, right? Yes, so good afternoon Soumya, right? So the price hike is coming soon, right? And this is applicable for all the batches, right? And for those people who are in the CSIT batch, you guys can go ahead with the Raudra CSIT lectures for GATE, which is the recorded lectures of Ravindra Babu Ravilla sir. So here also you guys will be getting 20 to 30% off by using my code Shreyas Live, right? By using my code Shreyas Live, you guys can make hay with this offer, right? So these are the different batches that has been launched for your GATE exams, right? Yes. So now let us go ahead with the questions of yesterday. So I will be solving both general aptitude as well as engineering mathematics questions. So I have a bunch of around 20 questions. So I'll be giving the solutions for all those 20 questions. Okay. So we are going with the first question. So the first question was, disagree is to protest. Okay. Agree is to what? Disagree is to protest, agree is to what? So this was a question here, right? And you have to fill up the blanks, right? You have to fill up the blanks here. So the options given were recommend, okay. Option B was refuse. right? Option C was pretext, and option D was refute. Right, option D was refute. So here, if we see this clearly, right? If we see this clearly, disagree and protest are what? They are nothing but synonyms. Right? Disagree and protest is nothing but synonyms, right? So protest is basically the childish way of disagreeing, right? So if you don't like someone's opinion, अगर आपको किसी का ओपिनियन पसंद नहीं आता, अगर आपको किसी चीज में पसंद नहीं आता, तो व्हाट डू यू प्रोटेस्ट कि नहीं चाहिए मुझे, राइट? यस, दैट इज व्हाट, धरनी पे बैठ जाते हो नहीं चाहिए करके. सो अग्री का सिनोनिम, what goes to be the synonym of agree, you guys have to tell. Okay, yes. So it is not refuse. Obviously, what does agree mean? Agree means you want it, right? Yes. You tell yes, you not to it. हाँ ठीक है. I accept your opinion, right? What do you tell? I accept your opinion. तो वो होता है. तो refuse तो नहीं होता, ठीक है? Pretext means introduction, right? In the pretext of marriage, right? Okay, you're going to tell a thing, right? You are going to introduce a thing in the pretext of marriage, in the pretext of a football match, right? Yes, तो reason देखा, ठीक है? Yes. Refute is also another thing, right? Negative word हो जाएगा तो इधर recommend हो जाएगा. Agree का मतलब है you recommend to the policy, right? Yes, अगर कोई बताएगा कि policy ये है, ठीक है? So if you agree to it मतलब what? You are recommending yourself to it कि मुझे हाँ ये policy पसंद है, इसके आगे जाते हैं. So recommend will be the right answer. Okay, recommend goes to be the right answer. Let us go to the next question, which is an engineering mathematics question, right? So the question was, limit of x tends to 0, x sine 1 by x is equal to what, right? X sine 1 by x is equal to what? Okay, so here the options were option A does not exist, okay, option B 1, option C 0, and option D infinity. And option D infinity. So as you guys clearly know, limit of x tends to infinity, right? Limit of x tends to infinity, sine x by x is nothing but finite by 0 or finite by infinity. Okay, where x tends to infinity, finite by infinity is nothing but 0, right? Okay, so if I take this particular thing, sine of 1 by x is nothing but sine x by x, right? Sine x by x होगा, तो इधर x into 0 is nothing but 0, right? X into 0 will be what? Will be nothing but 0. Indeterminate form, so option C will be the right answer. ठीक है? 0 into anything which is finite is 0 itself, right? 0 into anything is 0 only. Yes or no, guys? 0 into anything is 0. So your option C will be your right answer. Option C goes to be your right answer. Going ahead with the third question of yesterday. So reference is to dash, okay, and regulations is to implement, right? Regulations is to implement, ठीक है? So the options were given as option A was cite, option A was cite, option B was plagiarism, option C was cite again with a different spelling, SIGHT, and option D was CIT, cite. Okay, yes. Regulations is to implement, right? Yes, you guys know the synonymous word rules and regulations, right? What does the word regulations mean? To follow, right? To implement, you have to follow it, right? To follow or to use it, right? So what does it mean? Both are synonyms here, right? Yes, both are synonyms. So what is the synonym of reference? See, the word site is a place of land. Plagiarism means something you have copied. Cite is vision, and cite is to tell, right? If you have to use something, if you have to implement something, you call it as regulations. If you have to tell something, right? Reference, citing this book, citing this book, CITING, citing this book, or telling this book, or keeping this book as a reference, or by learning this book, right? So here also you have to use the synonym of the word reference, which is CIT, citing this text, citing this reference, citing this movie, right? You're taking it as a reference, so CIT will be the right answer. Let us go ahead with the fourth question, which is an engineering mathematics question. Was quite easy by the indeterminate form. Limit of x tends to 0, 2x divided by e power x minus 1 is equal to what? So this is of the indeterminate form, 0 by 0, right? So options were given as option A 1, option B 0, option C 2, and option D infinity. And option D was infinity. So 0 by 0 if I want, 0 by 0 if I want, so I can take this as 2x by e power x, right? X and x will go, taking the differentiation of this d by dx. So this goes to be 2 by e power x. Okay, so 0 by 0, 2 by e power x is nothing but 2. So option C will be the right answer for this particular question. Right, option C will be the right answer for this particular question. Okay, let us go ahead with the next question, which is the fifth question, and this question is from general aptitude. Okay, yes. So do I have a line? Yes, I do have a line. So this is basically like this. Okay, and then from here, okay, from here I'm drawing. Am I getting a parallelogram here? No. Okay, I'm not getting a parallelogram like this. Okay, and like this. There is a parallelogram. There is a parallelogram. Let me join this. Okay, yes, perfectly joined. Now from here I have to draw a height. Okay, yes, this was how the question was. Okay, yes, so they are asking the value of x. Okay, they are asking the value of x. Okay, they're asking the value of x. So this was x. Okay, this was also x. The given data I am writing. So this was 7 centimeter. Okay, and this was 4 centimeter. Right, this was 4 centimeter. So when you know parallelogram, what is the area of a parallelogram? What goes to be the area of a parallelogram? It is base into height, right? The area of a parallelogram is base into height. Okay, so here these are the opposite sides. I do not know, but if this side is 7, then the opposite side will be also 7 centimeter, right? So this is base, and this goes to be the height of the parallelogram, right? This goes to be the height of the parallelogram. Now if I see, they have given us one more line. Okay, they have given us one more line which takes its deviation from here, right? Yes, and this line is given the 5 centimeter, right? This line is given the area 5 centimeter. This line, okay, it's not touching actually. Okay, it's not touching actually. Somewhere, it's joining here. Okay, it's joining here. Okay, it's joining here. Okay, yes. So this is given 5 centimeter. So if you take this as a parallelogram over here, if you take this particular thing as a parallelogram here, the area, right, area of parallelogram 1 is equal to area of parallelogram 2. Area of parallelogram, so this is x into 5, base into height. So if I make this as a parallelogram, right, base into height, so this x, this pura becomes a parallelogram. So 5 centimeter height, x into 5 is equal to height here is 4 and base is 7, 4 into 7. 5x is equal to 28. So x goes to be 28 by 5. 5 5s are 6. So the value of x will be 5.6 centimeter. And as you know, in parallelogram, opposite sides are equal, right? In parallelogram, the opposite sides are equal. So both sides it will be 5.6 centimeter itself, right? Both sides it will be 5.6 centimeter only. Okay, let's go on to the next question, right? So this question is a general aptitude question again. So sand and cement are mixed in the ratio 3:1, the cost price of sand and cement are in the ratio 1:2, right? Yes. If the total cost of, yes, cost of cement, okay, yes. If the total cost of sand and cement are in the ratio, sorry, total cost is 1,000 rupees, what is the cost of cement? Okay, what is the cost of cement? So option A 200, 400, 600, or option D is 800. So now if you see here, right, so the quantity is given for sand and cement. The quantity is in the ratio 3:1. Quantity, right? And the price is given. Price is 1:2. So now total cost is given. Yes or no? What is total cost? Total cost is quantity into price, right? So quantity into price, total cost will be 3 ones are 3, 1 twos are 2. 3 plus 2 is equal to 5R, and the value of 5R is 1,000. So 1R will be 200. So sand will be equal to 600 and cement will be 2 into 200, 400. They are asking what is the cost of cement. The cost of cement will be 400 rupees, right? The cost of cement, it goes to be what? The cost of cement goes to be 400 rupees. Okay? Let us go to the next question now, which is an engineering mathematics question. Okay? Given vector V is equal to zx I cap plus 2xy j cap plus 3yz k cap, okay, then the divergence of v cap at 3 to 1 is equal to what, right? Then the divergence of v cap is equal to what? So option given as 6, 0, 13 and 16. Okay, so you know divergence is given by dou x of the first expression plus dou y of second expression plus dou z of third expression. Okay, so if I take dou x of the first expression, so dou x of zx plus dou y of 2xy plus dou z of 3yz. Xx goes, so here I will be getting z plus yy goes 2x plus zz goes 3y. Now I have to find out the divergence at 3 to 1, right? So this at 3, 2, 1 will be 1 plus 2 into 3 plus 3 into 2. So this is 1 plus 6 plus 6, which is equal to 13. Option C will be the right answer. This is 1 plus 6 plus 6, which is equal to 13. So option C will be the right answer. Let us go to the 8th question, which was a matrix question. So those people who are going to give in the evening shift, right, please do make a note of all these questions because these are repeating, right? This repeated last week also, it is getting repeated now also. If A is equal to 10, 6, 6, 10, then the sum of eigenvalues of a cube is how much? ठीक है? Yes. So you know sum of eigenvalues of a matrix is nothing but the trace of the matrix, which is right. Sum of eigenvalues of a matrix, that is lambda 1 plus lambda 2, is nothing but the trace of the matrix. So this is the trace of the matrix. What is 10 plus 10, guys? It is equal to 20. And the product of eigenvalues of a matrix is nothing but the determinant of the matrix. So determinant of the matrix is 10 into 10, 100, 6 into 6, 36, 100 minus 36, this becomes 64. So if you take this, the value of lambda 1, what is going to be the value of lambda 1? Lambda 1 plus lambda 2 equals 20, lambda 1 into lambda 2 equals 64, right? So the value of lambda 1, when you compare both the equations, the value of lambda 1 is 4 and the value of lambda 2 will be 16, because these are the only factors. 16 4s are 64, 16 plus 4 is 20. Now he is asking the eigenvalues of a cube. The eigenvalues of a cube will be 4 cube and 64 cube. 4 cube is 64 and 64 cube is 4096. Sum of eigenvalues, so this will be 64 plus 4096, which is 4100, right? This is 64 plus 4096, which is 4100. Remember eigenvalues? आज civil वालों का solution paper है ना, right? So the same questions will be repeated again and again in your evening shift also. Let us go to the 9th question, which was about complex numbers. बहुत easy questions थे. If Z1 and Z2 are complex numbers, if Z1 and Z2 are complex numbers, then determinant of Z1 plus Z2 divided by Z1 plus determinant Z2 is what? Option A is greater than 1, option B is less than 1, option C is less than or equal to 1, option D is equal to 1, right? Is equal to 1. तो complex numbers का properties सबको पता रहेगा, and the yes or no, right? Using the properties of complex numbers, here determinant Z1 minus determinant Z2, right, is always less than or equal to Z1 plus Z2, right? Complex numbers का property है, right? Determinant Z1 minus Z2 is always less than or equal to Z1 plus Z2, which is always less than or equal to Z1 plus Z2. Okay? Determinant Z1 minus determinant Z2 is less than or equal to whole of determinant Z1 plus Z2, which is less than or equal to determinant Z1 plus determinant Z2. तो यहाँ जो दिखाई दे रहा है मुझे, क्या है ये? This is but nothing but the LHS RHS portion, right? Yes. Whatever is there in the property is nothing but the RHS portion. ठीक है? तो this will be what? Z1 and Z2 are complex numbers, तो ये मेरा RHS portion है, so it will be obviously less than or equal to 1. क्योंकि क्या लिखा है इधर? लेस देन और इक्वल लिखा है, तो ये तो नहीं होगा, ये भी नहीं होगा, ये भी नहीं होगा, राइट? इट विल बी लेस देन और इक्वल एज पर द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर्स, सो इट विल बी लेस देन और इक्वल टू 1. Let us go to the 10th question of engineering mathematics. Okay, let us go to the 10th question of this, right? So this was a differential equation question. Consider d square x by dt square is equal to minus omega square x with x naught is equal to 1 and dx bar dt where t is equal to 0, then position of the particle at x into 3 pi by w will be what? So this was a direct NAT question. There were no options for this. So this is a differential question, right? Linear differential question of which order, right? This is a linear differential equation of second order. So first is the characteristic equation, that is d square plus w square, right? Into x. D square x is equal to 0. है ना? D square plus w square x is equal to 0. So which is what? This is your auxiliary equation. Yes or no, guys? इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? This we call it as auxiliary equation. Yeah, this we call it as auxiliary equation. So here m is there in the this of w, d, m square plus w square is equal to 0. So the value of m will be what? Value of m will be plus or minus wi, right? Value of m will be plus or minus wi. You know that x is nothing but the cf plus pi, complementary function plus particular integral, complementary function plus particular integral. So here the RHS is what? 0. Hence my particular integral will also be 0. If RHS is 0, then my particular integral will be V0. As this is a linear differential equation of the second order, so you have just the complementary function here. What is the complementary function? C1 cos omega t plus C2 cos or sine, yeah? C1 cos omega t plus C2 sin omega t. This is my second equation, with the auxiliary one being the first, right? Okay, second equation. Now do the differentiation of it. Dx bar dt, C1 cos, right? C1 cos omega t is there, minus C1 omega cos omega t, right? Sorry, omega sin, differentiation करना है ना, sin t, C2 sin is there, plus C2 omega cos omega t, right? C2 omega cos omega t. This will be your third equation, right? So using the boundary conditions here, are the boundary conditions given, right? We will be using boundary conditions here. Are the boundary conditions given? Yes, x naught equals 1, t equals 0. Using boundary conditions, right? X naught equals 1, t equals 0. Using boundary conditions, C1 is equal to 1 and C2 equals 0, right? Using boundary conditions, C1 equals 1, C2 equals 0. So the value of x will be what? Cos omega t, right? Value of x will be cos omega t. So this has to be substituted to x into 3 pi omega, right? X into 3 pi omega, which is cos omega t into 3 pi by omega. Omega get cancelled, right? So I'm left with cos 3 pi, right? I'm left with what? Cos 3 pi. T is 0 again, because t is given here 0, right? So this goes to be cos 3 pi, so which is nothing but minus 1. What is cos 3 pi, Baba? Cos 3 pi is nothing but minus 1. Cos 3 pi will be minus 1. Let us go to the 11th question of engineering mathematics. So I am taking both general aptitude as well as engineering mathematics. So this was a derivative question, right? This was a derivative question. If UR is equal to 4 into 1 by R to the power 12 minus 1 by R to the power 6, then du by dr, where r tends to 1, will be equal to what? Du by dr, where r tends to 1, will be equal to what? So let us do du by dr first, as this is derivative, right? So 4, let me take 4 outside. 4 into, so I think this 4 is written outside itself. 1 by r power 12, so 12 comes here. So this is 1 by r, right? 12 minus 1, 11. 1 by r into 11. 1 by r into, to the power 11, sorry, 1 by r to the power 11 minus 1 by r square. I'm taking the derivative, right? So this goes to be sorry for my handwriting, minus 1 by r square, okay, minus 6 is there, 6 comes at the first, 6 into 1 by r to the power 5 into minus 1 by r square again, right, into minus 1 by r square again. So here it is clearly given du by dr where r is equal to 1. Substitute that 4, 12, 1 power 11, 1 by r, so it is 1 power 11 itself, into 1 power 11 into minus 1 by 1 square. 1 square is 1 again, right? Yes. Minus 6 into 1 power 5 into 1 by r square, right? Yes. 12 minus 6, 6, right? Yes. So this goes to be 1 itself and 1 itself. So this is 4 into 12 minus 6, which is 4 into 6, 24, right? 4 6 are 24, but there is a catch here, right? 1 power 11 into minus 1, 1 power 5 into minus 1, so this goes to be minus 12 minus 6 into minus 1, so this is 4 into minus 6, minus 24 will be the right answer, because it is 1 power 11, so minus 1 आएगा दोनों जगह, right? So 12 minus 6, so it is 12 minus of minus this, so 12 minus 6 into minus 1, मैं common करके बाहर ले रहा हूँ, so minus 24 will be the right answer. Yes or no, guys? Minus 24 will be the right answer. Now we are going to the last question of engineering mathematics. Okay, I think this is the 13th question. Acha, 12th question. After that you will have the English questions of general aptitude, and then I will wrap up the session. So using Simpson's 1 by 3rd rule, with a step size of 0.5, evaluate integral to the limits 1 minus 1, 1 minus x square dx. प्योर टेक्स्ट बुक क्वेश्चन, जो टेक्स्ट बुक में ये क्वेश्चन डायरेक्ट मिलता है, राइट? टेक्स्ट बुक में ये क्वेश्चन डायरेक्ट मिलता है, प्योर टेक्स्ट बुक क्वेश्चन हैज बीन सॉल्व्ड n number of times in the classes also, right? Up to 2 decimal places. ठीक है? Yes. So let us go here. Let us first find out x and y. X naught, 2, y3, y4, y5. Okay, yes. So x, 1 minus x square, so taking x as minus 1, step size of 0.5 is there, right? Yes. Minus 1 plus 0.5 is minus 0.5. Minus 0.5 plus 0.5, 0. Okay, 0 plus 0.5, 0.5, 0.5 plus 1, 1, right? Yes. I think 5 was enough, right? 5 was enough. This one is not enough, right? This one is not needed. Okay. So y is 1 minus x square, right? 1 minus x square. So it is 1 minus of minus 1, 1 plus 1. So the value of y here, 1 minus plus 1, 0. 0.5, so 0.25 बन जाएगा. So I'll be getting root 3 by 2, 0. So this is again root 3 by 2, right? Okay, 0. So here it is 1 minus root of 1 minus 0, which is 1 itself. Okay. So this is what? y0, y1, y2, y3, y4, x0, x1, x3, x4. So you know the formula for Simpson's third rule, right? Simpson's 1 by 3rd rule, h by 3 into all the odd ones, right? y0 plus y4. So after y0 plus y4, I'm left with what? Y into what are the odd steps here, which are the odd steps, y1 and y3. Y into y plus y3 plus, so this is 3, not y, 3 plus 2 into what is left, y0 y4 हो गया, what is left, y1 y3 हो गया, y2 बचा है. ठीक है. So evaluate all this. you'll be getting 1.488 something, approximately equal to 1.49, right? You'll get 1.488 something, which is approximately equal to 49. Okay, so this is 4, not 3. I'm really sorry. This is 4. 4 into y1 plus y3 plus 2 into y2, right? 4 into y1 plus y3 plus 2 into y2. Okay? Yes. So now let us go to some English questions which had appeared in the question paper. The village was nestled in green spots dash the ocean and the hills. Okay, yes. So it is just like an island, right? The village was nestled. Nestled means you are putting it as a nest, right? You are placing it somewhere, right? So the options are through, option B between, option C at, option D on. So you're placing where, right? So you don't place something on something, right? Yes. You don't place something through something, right? Transparent नहीं होता, तो ये भी गलत है, right? At is for exact place, right? If I tell the name of an exact place, so here it is between ocean and hills, right? Yes, I used the preposition rightly, right? Ocean and hills, so was nestled. So when there is only one place, exact place, when there is only one place, you can use the word at, but there are two places here, right? So ocean and the hills. So you can't place something through ocean and hills because both are not transparent objects. Both are actually subjects, hard rock subjects, right? So you place something between the ocean and hills, right? You place something between the ocean and hills. Okay? Go ahead with the 14th question, right? How many 3-digit numbers can be formed using digits 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, where 2 digits cannot be repeated together. ठीक है, 3-digit numbers बनाना है मुझे, ठीक है. Yes, I have to make 3-digit numbers. ठीक है, I have to make 3-digit numbers. So let us take one place, right? Let us take the second place, right? And let us take the third place. ठीक है, let us take the third place. क्या होगा ये? Okay, yes, 3 places. So how many digits are there? First of all, guys, there are 5 digits, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So in the first place you can have all the 5 digits, but the thing is, in the second place, see, if I'm writing 1, 3, it can't be 1, 3, 3 again. These two can't come together. If I'm writing 1, it can't be 1, 1, 4. So 2 digits cannot be same, right? So if I've used first digit here, so it should be 4 minus 1, right? It should be 5 minus 1, whatever the digits are. 4 digits can come here. So understand this. I can place 1, okay? So now with these 4 digits, 3, 5, 7, 9, I can place 1. Now these 4 digits are again, because they have told 2 digits cannot be interchanged, right? But you can use 1, 3, 1, because here repeated together means 1, 1, 3, 3, 4, 4, like that, right? So here I had 5 choices. I could have selected any one of them, but next I'll be having only 4 choices because I can't repeat the number. Now I can't repeat 3 here, but I can repeat still 4 others, right? 5, 4, 4. So this is multiplication of all. So this is 5 into 4 into 4. 5 4s are 20, 20 4s are 80. I can create 80 such numbers, right? I can create what? I can create 80 such numbers. Understood, guys? I can create 80 such numbers. So this was a syllogism question, 15th question, right? So the statements are, this is what I have received. All humans are creatures. Some humans are cruel. Third one, some creatures are cruel. Conclusions: all humans are cruel. B, some humans are cruel. C, no one is cruel. Okay. And D, creature who are cruel, some of them are human beings, right? Creature who are cruel, some of them are human beings, right? Some of them are human beings. Let us draw the syllogism. All humans are creatures. Some humans are cruel. Some creatures are cruel. Okay? This is what it is. So going ahead with this, all humans are cruel. Can I tell it? Some humans are cruel, right? The statements are always 100% true, right? Statements are what? Statements are always 100% true. Yes, the vice versa of this can happen. Some humans are cruel. All cruel are humans. That can be possible, right? That can be possible. Or how human are cruel also, that can be possible. Possible means what? Possible means 50%, right? Possibility. हो सकता है, ठीक है? But that is not given here. The word possibility is not given. So all human are cruel. I cannot tell it. Okay? Yes. So what is this? This is, I think, no one is cruel. This is definitely wrong. Some human are cruel. Yes, it is already given. So B. Creatures who are cruel. Creatures who are cruel. Some of them are human beings. Yes, creatures who are cruel. In that some of them are human beings. This comes in this. D भी सही है. So for me this would be B and D. But as this is a memory based or memory this question, I don't know. I might have missed some statements here, because statement and conclusion they have told it the same. Some humans are cruel. Option B, some humans are cruel. So they have given it same, and they have given it same. Okay. So I don't know. I might have missed the statement, but accordingly to the statements or to the question I have received, B and D would be the right answer. Okay. Last two questions left, guys. So this was a verbal comprehension question, just like your statement and conclusions. Residency is a famous housing complex with many well-established individuals among its residents. So there is a famous housing complex which is by the name Residency, which goes by the name Residency. उसका नाम Residency है, और इस Residency housing complex के अंदर बहुत लोग रह रहे हैं. A recent survey conducted among the residents shows that all of those well-established residents in their respective fields are academicians. Okay, right? तो एक recent survey किया गया है जिससे पता चलता है कि जो भी रेसिडेंसी कॉम्प्लेक्स के अंदर है, ओके, सब के सब, ऑल ऑफ दोज वेल एस्टैब्लिश्ड रेसिडेंट्स, सब के सब वो उनके रेस्पेक्टिव फील्ड्स में एकेडमिशियंस हैं, राइट? इन देयर रेस्पेक्टिव फील्ड्स दे आर एकेडमिशियंस. ओके. अब माय हेल्थ इज नॉट अ बिट वेल बाबा, दैट इज द रीजन आई वाज ऑन ब्रेक फॉर द पास्ट 1 वीक. सर्वे से ये भी पता चला है, राइट? फ्रॉम द सर्वे इट इज ऑल्सो revealed that most of these academicians are authors of some best selling books. सर्वे से ये भी पता चलता है कि मोस्ट ऑफ द academicians who are living in this residency complex are also authors, जो लेखक है, right, writers of some best selling books. Based only on the information provided above, तो ये information के आधार पर which of the following statements can be logically inferred with certainty? Certainty का मतलब क्या है? 100%. Okay? Yes. Okay. Okay? Certainty का मतलब क्या है? Certainty का मतलब है 100%. Okay? What does the word certainty mean? Certainty means 100%. Which of the following statements can be logically inferred with certainty? Right? Yes, can be logically inferred with certainty. 100% I can tell. Some authors of the best-selling books are residents of the complex who are well established in their fields. See, some authors I cannot tell. Right? All of those well-established residents in their respective fields are academicians. ठीक है? तो well-established residents लिखा है. Okay? Yes, residency is a complex. It has lots of residents inside it, housing. Okay? Residents of well-established. तो residents में भी कुछ लोग देखो residents में क्या आता है? Parents, children भी आते हैं. तो parents are well established here. Children cannot be well established. Understood? Right? Residents means housing complex. बहुत लोग रहते हैं. तो उनमें से जो लोग well established है, understand the question. The residents in which the well established residents are there, they are academicians. All of those well established people are academicians. All of those well established people are academicians. ठीक है? Yes. The survey also revealed that most of these मतलब 90% बोल सकता हूँ, 100% नहीं, right? Most of these people are there, so 90% I can tell. ठीक है? So all academicians reside in the complex? No. All residents are academicians. Understood the question? All residents are academicians. All academicians are not residents. Understood? All well-established residents are academicians. All academicians are not well-established. That is wrong. Okay? Some residents of the complex who are well-established in the fields are also authors of. No, not some residents. Not some residents. All residents are some author books. Okay? Yes. Some residents are not this. All residents are well-established. See, all of the well-established residents. See, all residents are well. It is wrong. Okay? All well are residents. This is right. All well are residents लिखा है. क्वेश्चन में क्या लिखा है? All of the well-established residents लिखा है. All residents are well-established नहीं लिखा है. समझ रहे हो बात? Residents पहले क्या बोला था? It will be mother, father, child. तो उसमें से father will be working somewhere or mother will be working somewhere, but the child is still a student. Understood? Well established का मतलब क्या है? काम है, ये सब है. ठीक है? Right? So all of those well established residents will be right. All residents are not well established. All the well established residents जिनका already काम है. ठीक है? Some residents who are well established. No. All well established residents. Some residents well established नहीं है. गलत है. एक ही बचा है D. Some academicians residing in the complex are well established in the fields. Yes. All of those well established residents in the fields are academicians. All well established people are academicians. So some academicians will be well established, right? All well established people are academicians. So some academicians who are in the complex are well established. Some academicians in the complex are well established. Okay? Got it? All well established people are academicians. So some people will be. That is, academicians are well established. Right? Academicians are well established. So D will be the right answer. As I have already told, all, null, no, ये सब assumptive words है. बोला था ना? Right? Keywords, all, none, no, every. These are all assumptive words. तो जब भी ये words, whenever I get these words in this, whenever I get these words in conclusions, तो ये गलत ही होगा. ठीक है? और ये सीधा देख लो, लॉजिकल क्वेश्चन है. सिर्फ एक ऑप्शन में ऑल है, 3 ऑप्शन में सम है. तो मैंने क्या बोला था? एक ऐसा ऑप्शन होगा जो बाकी सबसे डिफरेंट होगा. एक ऐसा ऑप्शन होगा जो बाकी सबसे डिफरेंट होगा, उसको देखते ही गलत मार दो। एक ऐसा ऑप्शन होगा जो बाकी सबसे गलत होगा, उसको देखते ही गलत मार दो। क्योंकि ऐसा क्यों देंगे? दे गिव इट ओनली टू मेक यू गाइस कंफ्यूज। हाँ ये अलग ऑप्शन है, बाकी तीन से यही सही होगा आंसर, लोग टिक कर देंगे, पर एक्चुअल में वो गलत होता है, बाकी तीन में आंसर होता है। ठीक है, बाकी तीन में आंसर होता है, ये बताया था, तो ये तीन गलत है। तो लास्टली देयर वाज वन स्पेशल एप्टीट्यूड क्वेश्चन which is very easy. An opaque cylinder is suspended in the path of a parallel beam of light such that its shadow is cast on a screen oriented perpendicular to the direction of the light beam. Under these conditions, which one of the shadows PQRS is not possible? ठीक है, तो यहाँ हमारा बीम दिया है, तो इसके ऊपर एक लाइट बीम पास करता हूँ, राइट? यस, सो व्हाट विल बी द शैडोज? Okay, the question is simple. So there is a beam and over that I am throwing light on it. So what will be the shadow which comes? ठीक है, so that I have to tell. What will be the shadow which comes? ठीक है, so which one of them is not a shadow? So when I move this, the shadow will be a circle. So P is right. Okay, shadow will be a circle. P is right. R तो ये भी हो सकता है, बीम के ऊपर पास कर रहा हूँ ना, तो अगर सीधा गया तो शैडो ये, अगर इस साइड से गया तो शैडो एक सर्कल स्क्वायर आ जाएगा, इस साइड से मैंने लाइट मारा तो शैडो एक पैरेललोग्राम आ जाएगा, राइट? इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द एंगल्स. सो ऑन वन एंगल इट इज अ सिलेंडर, सो इफ यू मूव द शैडो विल बी अ सर्कल. On another angle, if you place the beam, the shadow will be a rectangle. If you do it from a 45 degree angle or 50 degree angle, shadow will be like a perpendicular. Parallelogram जैसा आएगा ना, जैसे इधर से मैंने लाइट डाला तो the shadow will be of a parallelogram. But you will never get a curved edge in the shadow. कभी देखा है? ठीक है, तो ये एक रूबिक्स क्यूब है, तो इसके ऊपर मैं शैडो डालूंगा तो कर्व्ड एडजस्ट थोड़ी दिखेगा, द शैडो विल बी स्ट्रेट. शैडो इज ऑलवेज व्हाट? सिंपल चीज है, शैडो हमेशा एक 2D ऑब्जेक्ट है. शैडो इज व्हाट? शैडो इज ऑलवेज अ 2D ऑब्जेक्ट. शैडो इज ऑलवेज अ 2D ऑब्जेक्ट. तो ये देखो 2D है, 2D है, 2D है. क्यों कर्व्ड ऑब्जेक्ट आ रहा है भाई? कर्व्ड का मतलब क्या है? स्फीयर, हेमिस्फीयर. व्हाट इज स्फीयर? स्फीयर इज अ 3D ऑब्जेक्ट. तो Q cannot happen. PRS can happen, Q cannot happen. So B option will be the right answer. Okay, B option will be the right answer. B option goes to be what? B option goes to be the right answer. So tonight at 6 p.m. you guys will be having the civil, general aptitude and engineering mathematics solutions. Right? Tonight at 6 p.m. you guys will be having civil, general aptitude and engineering mathematics solutions at the same channel. So if you have liked the session, if you have enjoyed the session, please do like it. Please do share it with your friends who are going to give their exams, right? So that they can understand what is the pattern of the questions coming. And also do subscribe to our channel, Unacademy Computer Science. Right? Do subscribe to our channel, Unacademy Computer Science. So that's it from the class, guys. Please do like the session. Have a great day ahead. Bye-bye. Tata. Take care.